Well, good afternoon, Houston, Texas. This is the official press conference for Charlo Montiel. I'm Brian Custer, the host of Showtime Championship Boxing, and we at Showtime, we are in the midst of delivering a Texas-sized string of high-stakes world title fights. And on June 19th, we're bringing the show right here to the Lion's Den, AKA Houston, Texas. Jermall Charlo, unbeaten, looking for his fourth successful title defense of that title, taking on the hard-punching Juan Montiel in a special Juneteenth celebration. It will be a 3-fight card. Of course, Charlo Montiel is the main event. The co-main, you'll also see the power-punching lightweight contender Isaac Cruz taking on former champion Francisco Vargas. And then we'll open the night with the former WBO champ Angelo Leo as he takes on Aaron Alameda. But of course, the main event, Charlo taking on Juan Macías Montiel, Saturday, June 19th, right here at the Toyota Center here in Houston, Texas. You can see it live on Showtime Championship Boxing. We kick things off at 9 p.m. Eastern. That is 8 o'clock Central Time here, and of course 6 o'clock Pacific Time. And the event is promoted by Lions Only Promotions and TGB Promotions as well. Tickets, they are already on sale. They are live right now, and you can purchase yours right here and at toyotacenter.com. So make sure you get your tickets. We want a packed house on the 19th of June. Let me bring up a man who's been very kind, of course, runs this facility. He is the Senior Vice President and the GM of the Toyota Center, Mr. Doug Hall.
Thank you. Good afternoon. And on behalf of Tillman Fertitta and the Fertitta family at Houston Rockets, we welcome Showtime, our friends from Premier Boxing, back to Toyota Center. We have a great history of hosting combat sports in this fine arena, from this last weekend to great fights with Rocky Juarez and Juan Diaz and Juan Manuel Marquez, but we're really excited about what you two gentlemen are going to bring to Toyota Center. As you said, tickets are on sale now. You can get them at toyotacenter.com. We look forward to a great night as we bring back live events to this market. We can do it successfully, and we want everybody to come, be safe, and see a great championship boxing match. So good luck, and thanks for coming. Good luck.
Thank you, Doug. Certainly appreciate that. Looking forward to being here at the Toyota Center. This is what the PBC and Premier Boxing Champions is all about, bringing you high-stakes fights. And that's what we have here on Juneteenth. We're going to talk to some of the fighters, but first, let me introduce you to the participants here who will play a key role come June 19th. Let's start with the challenger and his trainer, Eduardo Montiel, of course, the trainer of Juan. Eduardo, if you would, give us a few words on this fight and the challenge of facing Jermall Charlo. Miguel Flores will do the translation.
Eduardo, ¿se les puede dar unas palabras y qué significa pelear contra Charlo el 19 de junio?
Sí, bueno, muchas gracias a todos los que asistieron a la conferencia. Pues estamos muy emocionados, ¿no? Y contentos y muy enfocados en la preparación. Sabemos que es la pelea de la vida de Juan. Es una oportunidad única en la vida y tenemos que aprovecharla al 100%. Estamos tomando el compromiso con toda la seriedad que se debe de ser, respetando el boxeo siempre, y pues muy agradecidos con la empresa, con todos los involucrados, y esperemos el día 19 hacer un trabajo digno y que todos salgamos con nuestro propio pie, si Dios quiere.
He says, obviously, he's very thankful for the opportunity. They're taking full responsibility of the task, and obviously on June 19th, they're going to give a good show, and he hopes for everybody to come out, good for the fight, but they're taking full responsibility of this challenge.
And now the challenger, just 27 years old, 22, just 4 defeats, 2 draws, 22, though, of those victories have come by knockout. He is a big puncher. He is Juan Macías Montiel. Juan?
Juan, unas palabras de qué significa esta pelea para ti.
Buenas tardes, pues es la pelea de mis sueños. Toda mi vida he soñado con una pelea de este tamaño, con un rival de este tamaño. Yo sé que pues es el número 1 y pues soy de retos. Quiero pelear con los mejores. Estoy muy contento y he estado haciendo mi tarea, me he estado preparando con ciencia. Y tengo mucha fe en mí y creo que todo va a salir bien.
He says, obviously this is his dream fight, fighting a big fight like this against a big opponent like Charlo. And obviously, he knows it's a big challenge, but he feels like he has what it takes to come away with the victory.
Whenever you have a great fighter, a championship fighter, you've got to have a great trainer. And Jermall Charlo certainly has that. His trainer was a great fighter in his day, and now considered one of the best trainers in the world. He is Ronnie Shields.
Thank you very much, Brian. First of all, I want to welcome Montiel and his team to Houston, Texas, first of all, and wish you guys have a great stay here. You won't be going home happy, but at least you'll be here. We want to welcome you here. Jermall Charlo has worked his butt off every single day in the gym, and he continues to do that. He loved being world champion. I think that's every fighter's dream, is to be champion of the world. But to come and defend it in your backyard, in your hometown, that's a very special thing. And not only is it going to be special, but it's special because Juneteenth is a very special day for all African Americans in the state of Texas. And so we're looking forward to this, and we're looking forward to a great fight. We know Montiel is a really good fighter, and we know that we can't underestimate anybody in that ring. So we're going to be in the best condition that we've ever been in for every fight that we fight, and we're going to continue to do that. And we're looking forward to it, and we invite everybody to come out for this great celebration.
Ronnie, thank you very much. And now the champion, Jermall Charlo, 31-0. 22 of his victories also have come by knockout. 6-0 since he's made the move up to the middleweight division. This is his home. He's your champion, Jermall Charlo.
First off, thank God, if it weren't for God, being able to let me display my talent to the world, then I wouldn't be able to represent myself for the city of Houston. June 19th, fireworks, parade, a celebration. Me and Ronnie Shields get a chance to do it again. I'm working hard. I was working hard before I even knew who Montiel was. But this time, you get a chance to see all the hard work that I put in, for so many years. This is a dream come true to be able to headline in my city, and I get a chance to do it right in front of the crowd. So you guys tune in, get tickets. It's gonna be a night of boxing.
Gentlemen, let's talk about the fight. Juan, I'll start with you. Your first title shot, why, though, considering it is your first title shot, would you agree to come to the hometown of the champion and come fight Jermall Charlo here in Houston, Texas?
Juan, tu primer pelea por título, ¿por qué accediste a venir a la casa de Charlo a pelear por el título contra un campeón así?
Pues creo que no estoy en posición de escoger. Creo que, pues, si hay que pelear donde sea, pues hay que pelear. Yo solo quiero pelear y quiero cumplir un sueño. Y si hay que ir a pelear a la luna, pues peleemos en la luna.
He says obviously he's not in a position to say where he's going to fight, but this is his dream fight. So if they say we have to fight in the moon, then we have to fight in the moon. But he's not in a position to call the shots. But after this, he will be.
Maul, you chose Juneteenth as your date here for your hometown fight. It's been a couple of years since you've fought here in your hometown. Obviously, we know the significance, especially as African Americans, and with slavery had already been over, but it took a while for that news to travel here to Texas, and we finally got that news on that date. But why'd you choose Juneteenth?
There's no other better day to fight than Juneteenth, a celebration for me and my people. And I get to represent them, and carry them on my back, let alone carry the city on my back, and do it right here at the Toyota Center. It's going to be an amazing night of boxing.
Jermall, I had you on my podcast recently, and we talked a lot about some of the guys you wanted to fight. Canelo, Triple G, David Benavidez, who certainly has been calling you out. How did you come to Juan Montiel as your opponent?
Fearless, a fighter that, I think he deserves a chance. At this point, I mean, he understand. He understand where he at, and this is a big fight. A lot of people might not know Juan Montiel just as well as I didn't, but for someone to be as fearless as he is, and a strong fighter, the people want to see me get tested, right? I want to see those big fights too, but in a matter of time, they'll come. But Montiel it should be a good fight.
Juan, a lot of people talk about your power and your punching power. Tell us why you believe your power will be the difference in this fight.
Juan, mucha gente habla de tu poder, de tus knockouts. ¿Por qué esta pelea va a ser esa la definición en la pelea de tu golpeo y tu poder?
Pues creo que en el box el poder pues es una gran ventaja. Creo que el poder puede cambiar a cualquier peleador arriba del ring. Creo que esa es una ventaja que tengo a mi favor.
He says because in boxing, if you have power, you have a great advantage. And of course he has the power, so that's something he has in his favor, that he can turn the fight around in any round.
Champ, listen, you got a guy who's coming in confident. You got a guy who believes that, he can take you out as well with one punch. What can you guarantee your fans of Houston that they're going to get come June 19th here at the Toyota Center?
I'm gonna whoop his ass. He don't stand a chance. You let him, they all confident. I got the belt. The belt ain't going nowhere. Toyota Center, get ready. It's gonna be fireworks June 19th. He can be confident as he want. But when he get in there, he gonna have to figure it out.
Miguel, can you ask Juan what's his response to that?
Dice Charlo que puedes estar confiado todo lo que quieras, pero que el 19, ese cinturón no se va a ir a ningún lado, que ya cuando suene la campana va a ver de qué se trata usted, y entonces, ¿qué le tienes que decir tú a eso?
Pues que he trabajado muy duro por este cinturón, he hecho todas las cosas bien, no tiene por qué salir mal y pues que gane el mejor.
He says he's also worked hard to get that belt, so, he's worked hard and everything should come out in his favor.
Juan, we'll wrap it up with this. Listen, I'm not trying to get biblical, but considering Charlo fancies themselves as lions, what do you have to do to come out of the lion's den unscathed and hear the words "and the new" on June 19th?
Juan, tú sabes que Charlo se dan a conocer por los Leones y pues para él esta es la casa de los Leones. ¿Qué tienes que hacer tú para el 19 salir sin ningún rasguño y que puedas escuchar las palabras y nuevo campeón? ¿Qué tienes que hacer tú para escuchar eso?
No, pues como lo comenté anteriormente, no estoy en posición de escoger, ¿verdad?, dónde pelear, pero pues tengo que hacer todo lo que se trabajó en el gimnasio y todo lo que vengo haciendo desde mis 3, 4 años de edad, pues que es entrenando y pues sacar todas mis habilidades y pues espero que demos una gran guerra.
He says, well, like he said initially, he's not in a position to say where the fight's going to be at, but he's going to be working hard since he's been since 4 years old, you know, and he has been working every day in the gym to get that belt back to where he's from.
Mr. Charlo, we'll wrap it up with this. Listen, Canelo, Triple G's in your division. David Benavidez has been fiending to fight you. Caleb Plant's even mentioned your name. Are any of these fighters, and we're certainly not looking over Mr. Montiel at all, but are any of those fighters in your immediate future?
I'm ready to fight the best in the world. I'm the best in the world, so I get a chance to show you guys. And I'm not going to let this guy over here stop me. The belt not going nowhere. I'm telling you, the belt staying right here in H-Town. This is what we do. Trust me. Nothing you can do about it. Nothing. It's my belt. It's my legacy. You will find out June 19th. I'll see you in the ring.
Folks, it all goes down June 19th. Right here at the Toyota Center. It's presented by Premier Boxing Champions, Showtime Championship Boxing, a 3-fight card that kicks off at 9 p.m. Eastern. It is 6 o'clock Pacific time, all on Showtime and promoted by Lions Only Promotions with TGB Promotions. We can't wait to see you on the 19th. Gentlemen, if we can get a quick face-off with the champ and the challenger.